Tonight's fights are proudly sponsored by ThrowdownFantasy.com, Draft Style Fantasy Boxing, Oso Makina, Big Z Beverages, Dave and Buster's, CrossFit Clearview, Made to Thrive.us, and KTFO. MMA fans, head down to Big Z Beverages in Huntington. You can win VIP tickets to one of our upcoming events. Go to MMAPlatinumGloves.com/Big Z for more info. Take a look at the tale of the tape. Ronald, Barone 0-1. Tom Kern 1-2-1. Both fighters 21 years of age. Tom Kern with a slight height advantage, 1 inch. Of course, both fighters weighed in at the 170-pound welterweight limit. With that, we'll throw it into the cage. Jeff Warsaw, you got the official introductions for this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, ThrowdownFantasy.com presents MMA Platinum Gloves 10. Play draft-style fantasy boxing for real cash at ThrowdownFantasy.com. Tonight's fights are sanctioned by the USMCA. Sanctioned rep in attendance is Tom Kilkenny. This welterweight fight is brought to you by Oso Makina, CrossFit Clearview, Big Z Beverages, Made to Thrive, and KTFO. And now, set for 3 3-minute rounds, introducing the blue corner. Standing 5 feet 9 inches, weighing in at 170 pounds. He brings an amateur record of 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. Representing Belmore Kickboxing Academy, Tom Kern. Across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5 feet 8 inches, weighing in at 167 pounds. He brings an amateur record of no wins, 1 loss. Representing Westchester Academy, Ronald Barone.
Wow.
Referee in charge of the action is Alexis Phoenix.
Moments away from a welterweight matchup, Ronald Barone, Tom Kern. Barone in the black and orange, Kern in the black. True to form, just like you predicted, Eric. Barone comes out swinging.
Tom was able to get those underhooks and switch him around, put his back on the fence. But now Barone has Tom's back. Trying to sneak in that little knee there. Might have been a little low.
Yeah, I got a little knee to the place where you don't want to get hit. Kern will have as much time as he needs to get back. Looks like he's okay.
Yeah, he's ready to go, Dan. It wasn't really a clean shot, just probably a glancing blow. Ooh. Nice lead leg kick to the body, switching inside.
Nice. Both fighters trade a little inside knees to the ribs.
Some nice combinations from Tom Kern there. He just had a 1-2 combination, 1 to the body, 2 to the head.
Nice left landed by Kern.
That's the second time he's landed that hook now. He just landed it before up against the fence. He's having a lot of luck with it.
First round here, both fighters look to time each other out, see what they can land. Kern is finding a home for that left hand.
He's doing a real good job utilizing his knees too. Even if they're blocked or partially blocked, they still add up and do damage.
I see that he's getting a lot of space with it. He's creating space and then throwing the knee.
That's what you have to do. You want to create just enough space for that knee to come to slide through. Knees to the body are deadly.
Ooh, big right hand landed by Kern.
Real nice, right over the top. Landing that left hook again as Barone lands that lead leg body kick.
Closing in on 1 minute, round number 1, scheduled for 3 in the welterweight division. Ronald Barone in the black and orange, Tom Kern in the black.
Kern landed a real nice liver kick.
Followed it up with a right hand too. Nice 1-2 there by Kern.
Barone tying him up right away. Didn't want any more of those. Barone landing a nice 2 inside there. While they were up against the fence. Another nice body kick by Barone, followed up by a knee from Kern.
30 seconds, round number 1. Nice body work by Kern, showing a full arsenal here in the first round.
Very nice. Followed by a kick to the body, that lead leg liver kicks, doing a good job at landing.
Both guys trading blows. Round number 1 is seeing a lot of action here. Welterweight division, Ronald Barone and Tom Kern.
Yeah, Kern's doing a very good job of breaking away and then landing some strikes before Barone is able to clinch again there.
Round number 1 comes to a close. Exciting round.
You're catching your breath.
Of course. Round number 2. Barone comes out to shake hands with Kern. Kern wanted none of it.
Kern landing that inside leg kick, just sort of grazing with it and landing a big 3. Barone pushing him back up against the fence away, this is similar looking a lot like round 1. And Barone is initiating. I would think Barone might want to go for a takedown.
You would think you would want to take it to the ground considering all the strikes that he ate round number 1. Should be interesting here. 2 minutes, 20 seconds, round number 2. Here in the middleweight division. MMA Platinum Gloves 10. Ooh, big left there, big kick. Partially caught by Kern. Did seem to graze him a bit.
Both fighters clinched up now. Kern doing a little bit of recovering, landing those nice knees.
The thing that's impressive about Kern is he's throwing a lot of strikes and he's landing to all different parts of the body.
He's very well versed.
Most young fighters, they'll strictly headhunt. But you can see that Kern is going to the body, like they say, or kill the body, the head follows.
That is correct.
Kern subscribes to that notion.
No, Kern comes from a kickboxing background, so he's used to mixing it up on his feet. You don't really see that much diversity with amateur MMA fighters usually, but Tom definitely has really great kickboxing. Trains under Keith Trimmo and Spiro Vladis of Belmore Kickboxing Academy.
Action-packed. It's what the fans want to see. They want to see stand-up. They want to see stand-up action. It's fan-friendly, TV-friendly. Tom Kern and Ronald Barone, two guys that I would like to see in the MMA Platinum Gloves to follow.
Kern seems to be having a lot of luck coming in with that big right hand. Seems to always land. He's got to set it up a little bit better. If he can get that flush on the chin, Barone definitely going to go down. Barone's still pushing Tom up against the fence, but not really going for the takedown, which is what you'd expect from this position.
Barone tries to throw a leg there and was caught by Kern. Seen a little bit of fatigue starting to set in for both fighters as we close in on round number 2 here. Should we see a round 3, it will be very interesting to see which guy has more left in the tank.
We've seen a lot of improvement in this area up against the fence by Kern this round. Takedown defense has definitely improved, as has his ability to turn his opponent around and put his opponents back on the fence. That was his major problem in the last fight, Dan.
Ooh. Both fighters trade blows as round 2 comes to a close. We're entering uncharted territory once again, Eric. A round number 3 here between Tom Kern, Ronald Barone. You had Kern winning round 1. How did you see round 2, Eric?
I mean, round 2 was much of the same. Barone and Kern were doing a lot of wrestling up against the fence. Really, up against the fence like that, it's a big advantage for Kern, the kickboxer. He was able to push himself away. Just enough room to slip some knees in, land a couple of good punches. So I'm going to give the round to Kern, 10-9.
Here.
It's those shots you don't see, Dan, that hurt the most, and Tanabianco definitely didn't see that one coming.
Will we see some more fireworks here? Round number 3, Tom Kern, Ronald Barone.
Now Barone, he definitely has the ability to win this fight or finish the fight. He attacks, he's not tired, very aggressive. He's got to get that takedown and put this fight on the ground, because on his feet, Kern just, up until now, has been getting the better of him.
But Barone, right, left landed by Kern. Barone did sneak in a left of his own.
You know, Kern's very technical, very poised, always has his hand up,
Yep.
always moving forward, back, cutting angles in and out.
Wait, we gotta stop.
Looks like there was another low blow. Kick to the groin.
Tell you what, these referees have done an outstanding job tonight. Alexius Phoenix, Laszlo Hube, really asserting himself early. No foul play. Two minutes remaining in the fight. Tom Kern having his way early on with Ronald Barone. Barone's still hanging in tough. If Barone's going to want to win this fight, what does he have to do, Eric, over the remaining 2 minutes?
He's going to have to stop doing what he's doing right now, which is wrestling up against the fence. He's getting the worst of each exchange, and he's not able to score any points in the judges' eyes. He's down 2 rounds to none, so he's got to score a takedown or get a knockdown. So,
of course, 2 rounds to none on the unofficial card of Eric got. Not official, I want to make that clear, but I agree with you on that one. Kern has found a home for those knees all fight long as he continues a full body attack on Ronald Barone.
now it's real difficult to fight a fighter in this position. If somebody's really not engaging, they're sucking you in, holding on, pushing you up against the fence. It's really difficult. And Kern just wants to stand and bang. And Barone is trying to, I don't even know if he's trying to go for a takedown because he's not grabbing the legs. Oh, here he goes. He's looking for a single leg here. You know what? Both fighters just be so exhausted that this is where they ended up. 40 seconds left in round 3.
Will we go to the scorecards? 30 seconds remaining here in this welterweight matchup. Ronald Barone really got to get something going here if he wants to pick up his first career win. Guys are going out swinging. Gotta love it. That fight is all over. Both guys really left it in the cage. You gotta love the sportsmanship there. We will go to the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, our judges at cage side have rendered their decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for our winner, Tom Kern.
An exciting fight dominated by Kern as he outlanded Barone 89-36 in total strikes, 66 of them coming from arm strikes. Kern also showed some good defense, blocking all 5 takedown attempts by Barone.